I'm Christina Okoth, a student at Moore University. I studied education, guidance, and counseling. I thought it was a brilliant idea to find a way to merge technology and education, because educational technology is not a big area done in Kenya. So I thought it was brilliant and I wanted to be part of that revolution. I have been mind blown. I have been impressed by what we've learned, the people I have met, the trainers themselves. It has been a very interesting process all the way till where we're at. We've learned about HTD, we've learned about inquiry-based learning, and we've learned how to design our own simulation labs. I would say, first of all, the concept of inquiry-based learning, I went through campus and they taught us how to teach, and mostly we are taught to introduce a topic and then generally just give the student the content. But with inquiry-based learning, it's the student that drives the learning. I think that is very impressive. I feel like the train has shown me ways to input very different methods in my teaching if I were to go out and teach after this. Before I heard of the EdTech Fellowship, before I even heard of EdTech, I did not think there was a different way of teaching. I understood teaching in a very linear way, in a way that me as a teacher, I'm supposed to prepare the content for the student and I'm supposed to give it to them. And they're supposed to give it back to me in form of exams, and I'll mark them and then give it back. And that was the process. Learning about EdTech opened my eyes to the very many different ways we can teach. I don't have to necessarily walk into a classroom and teach a class for me to be a teacher. The fellowship has taught me that I can use the knowledge I have as a teacher and create content, say an app or a game for the students. And in that way, I have still found a way to teach them, and I didn't have to walk into class. I am also very impressed by the way with which we have been trained to create content, to interact with students in general. Even if I was to walk into a class, I wouldn't use the same methods I was initially to use in class. I will use different methods. I will find ways to interact with the students, and I will find ways to make the students the teachers. Make the students give me the content instead of me giving them everything. I believe that the fellowship has opened new career paths for me. I don't have to just be a teacher. I can work as an instructional designer, and I can also work in the tech development sector. So that's opened a whole world of career opportunities for myself and for all of us fellows who've been here. As an individual, I am still not yet decided on what step I am going to take, but whatever step I am going to take, I am going to input everything that I have learned within this fellowship in whatever aspect I will go out to. If I decide to go out and become a teacher, I am going to use the inquiry-based learning method. And if I'm going out to become an instructional designer, I'm still going to use all this information and put it in. I would highly recommend this fellowship to anyone else out there, any pre-service teacher, anyone out there in the education field, because I think personally that this is a very educational fellowship. It opens your mind to much more than what the Kenyan education system leads us to believe is all we can do as teachers. I feel like we can do much more thanks to this fellowship.